Tonight, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's a special Thanksgiving night presentation of the NFL on E!
Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. A time for Mac Jones and his Patriot offense to take the field. Jones now in his second season since being selected 15th overall in 2021.
Mac Jones absolutely believed in himself coming out of high school. Went to Alabama despite the fact there are many high-profile quarterbacks already on the roster, and blossomed into a Heisman Trophy candidate in his final season with 41 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. Steady, consistent as a passer, doesn't have the biggest cannon for an arm, but can stretch the field and lay those passes in on the deep ball.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb and give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Well, once again, from all of us at EA Sports, happy Thanksgiving. Hope everybody's had a fantastic day on the couch, belt unbuckled, feet up. This, of course, the nightcap to a great day of football here on this Thanksgiving holiday 2022. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing, Jones. Over the middle, complete. It's Henry. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that? Who
are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Stop made there by Brian Asamoah. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Jones. Eluding the pressure right. Parker's got it for a Patriots touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and good by Folk, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And Devontae Parker able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing is Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line. Back to the ground, Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Play action now. Cousins. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Matt Judon in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the... Completion there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is taking it right down Broadway. 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. On for the extra point is Folk. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Patriots take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They're riding a two-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
From the 30 on second down, Jones, and he slings one that's incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Here's Jones, off the play fake. And that will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Cousins. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And this will be a Vikings first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains. That was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
Into the hands of Pettis. It's a jet sweep. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell on now to punt it away. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead it goes out of bounds at the 1 yard line.
New England trying to get a place on offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Stevenson gets it again on second down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. tough yards. They run it with their fullback. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Jones flushed out right. This is Smith with a grab. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 27 yards there, a first down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And he's got some space here. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Play fake. Cousins. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll find Smith-Marset complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off play action. Jones. He'll buy some time right. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Meanwhile, Cousins throw there taken in by Smith. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Cousins now from the 50. That is caught. It's Dante Pettis. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 21. Halftime over, no problem with us. We'll skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Cousins now. And he's got this to Jefferson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing, Cousins. Got his tight end, that's complete. That's Smith. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Cook will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Just power football there. Down near the goal line. Give it to him. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And that'll make it 13-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The end result, 21 yards. Off the play fake, Jones. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones flush to his right. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 41-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man, the tight end, Henry. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back to throw again. Being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Jacoby Myers, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Cousins and the Vikings with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Cousins throw complete there to Smith. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Cousins to throw it. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Cousins gives way to Cook. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Cook again. Dances by him. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Throw right side taken in by Pettis. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And the Vikings are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Again, it's Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. They call it a loss of a yard there. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear.
Touchdown! Amir Smith-Marset, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Pats at the line ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here hauled in just past the 50. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off play action. Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones going deep here for Parker. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
to throw. Jones. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. N'Keal Harry. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Patriots extend their lead, and they are about to get to a 9-2 record. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And the Vikings now heading on to the field.
The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Here's Cousins. It's caught. Smith.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. They'll run with Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Dalvin Cook
halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
Taken in at the 3.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Pats at the line ready to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Jones on 1st down.
Thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jones. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
They certainly have the right read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle because it really stresses the safeties. And they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Here's Jones to throw.
Steps away. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Now Jones.
Over the middle, he's got Myers. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Cousins to throw.
That's complete. It's Cook on the move past the 40.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. First down now, but that clock rolling. This will be caught inside the 10. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. This is caught. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
And they'll accept that penalty.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here's Jones.
Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now Jones.
They'll roll him out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Jones.
Flush to his right.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So, roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
They'll try the left side with Stevenson.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And it'll be a good time in the Back Bay tonight. The Patriots have won the football game. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England and escaped with a victory. But that's what happened here.
It almost doesn't feel real, does it?
We've seen it so few times.
That actually happened, right? We saw it. They came out of there with a win. And on the other side, in that locker room, you know what they're saying? We didn't really lose. Time just ran out on us. That's the attitude they have because they don't see it happen very often, not even sure how to handle it.
And you see some stunned faces heading for the exits here in New England. So for New England, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9.